it is the nighttime. I thought I was gonna be, chilling out, dashing, being comfortable, but it's not too bad out here. But I did want to talk to you guys about something that ran across me, something that I got by word of mouth from somebody that I knew. And I hadn't talked to them in a good minute, but we have friends. We had a lot of mutual friends, and some of our friends I just lost contact with because we weren't in the same arena, So I didn't really try to push the narrative of staying together, especially if we're going on different paths. And so, shoot, I want to make flurry. And so, anywho, I got word of mouth that somebody that we're mutual friends. I'm no longer friends with that person. Not even on, well, it was how we stopped talking on bad terms, but it wasn't like it was an argument. It was just some bad things happened, expressed it happened again, and I just stopped talking to him. Sometimes you don't have to have that big huge like argument. Ooh. Hi, I got a DoorDash for a Alonzo W.
How can I help you?
Hi, I got a DoorDash for Alonzo W.
You just fall in line, ma'am.
Okay, I also wanted to order.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. I have no idea. Okay, y'all, I really don't want to stick on here too tough.
Okay, what you ordering?
Can I get a Mexican with mustard on it, and then can I get a large Dr. Pepper, and then that's it.
311.
Thank you. Okay, so I need to find 11 cents, and I know I got it, y'all. I know I got it. But anywho, I had a issue with that person. Like I said, I let it go. Just didn't talk to them anymore. Didn't think nothing of it, right? And so when that person told me the bad things that they said, I won't even say bad things. It wasn't untrue. To me it was a little hurtful, but basically it was untrue. I just sat there, and I wasn't at that time when I heard what they said, I wasn't even upset. I was not upset. I was not upset, y'all. The only thing that I could do was just laugh, and they thought I was tripping. Like, what is up with her? Because I came to the realization that the more you do, the more people will have something to talk about you. Okay? The better you try, the more you try to help your life and improve your life, the more people are going to try to dog you out. And God forbid you do something that's wrong. They really ready to jump on it. They going to make something up if you're doing something right, but let it be something wrong. Oh, they done got ammunition. Don't let it be somebody who always thought you was bad. or somebody who ain't want somebody who want to impress or get somebody on their team. Don't be don't be surprised, because they'll do it. They'll do it. They will do it. And so I just slightly said, oh, that's strange. That's kind of odd. And, the person who was telling me was really looking for me to have a response, because usually I have a response. I have a rebuttal. I told y'all they call me Petty Betty. They don't call me Petty Betty for no reason. And I just couldn't. I didn't have a reason to. I understood that I had nothing to prove by justifying or contradicting, validating or validating my stance on anything. This person, we're in totally different states, doing different occupations, living totally different lives. So for me, I was okay with letting people believe whatever they want to believe. If that's what they want to believe, then let them believe it. If that's what they want to say and they know it's not true, that's fine with me. I've grown up to understand that you can't change everyone, and you will hurt yourself and hurt your own character and your own standing if you try to prove that to other people. Then to just let it flow, let it go, and let people make their own decision. And I'll tell you something else. People who don't take time to find out who you really are, or take somebody else's opinion of who you are, listen, they didn't care nothing about you in the first place. They had already valued the other person anyway. So you got to understand that and be okay. And be okay with it. And when I say be okay with it, be okay with it. It might hurt a little bit, especially if y'all both close and they take that other person over yours. I done had that a lot, where I used to be like, no, you know me and this and that. No. Let that flow. Let that flow. This happens a lot because the only people who do this are the people who are really jealous of you. People who are jealous of you, who don't want to take accountability for their actions, their plays in the process. It could be something as far as you. It could be something as far as you, because I'm going to tell y'all how this situation is, okay? We both worked at the same place. And, where we worked at, it dealt a lot with our bodies. I'm not going to lie. It dealt with our bodies. It was a little bit of intellect, but we were servants. But it was mostly how we look, and she was very, very gorgeous, like very gorgeous. Not to say that I'm not attractive or anything like that. She was just very gorgeous. Some people are considered prettier than you, okay? In the eyes of most people, she was considered more attractive than me, even though I have more attractive features and very pleasant, and my attitude was a lot better. She was, considered the 10. I'm the 8.5, so, which I didn't have any problem with that, because I believe that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and what somebody else loves, another person might not like, so I learned, because I'm a peculiar person. I am peculiar in almost every single way. I've learned, because of being ostracized and putting back, to go in my own way, go in my own flow, and find out what works for me. And that's how I ended up, finding my style, finding out what I like, what I don't like, what works for me, what don't. It was just trial and error. I had enough time, because I didn't have people boasting me up and saying that. I didn't have those people boasting me up and saying that. So, with that, okay, you gonna go? So with that, I ended up, finding myself. I ended up finding myself better, And once you start finding yourself, you can tweak yourself and become a better version of yourself. And so within like the year or so, matter of fact, it was like 2 years went by. We started separating because I was doing a little bit more inner work. And at that time, she was still more into the party scene. We all started out, really in the party scene, going and doing a lot of stuff. But we were young. We really wasn't dealing with no inner work. We was getting money, okay? And so something just clicked for me, because I already knew what I wanted to do in my life, and the longevity that I wanted to have. And so that's what I did. I started, working on myself, getting myself spiritually ready, mentally, everything. I just tried to work on that so hard. And so when I did that, I began to glow. Okay, I began to glow. People started noticing. I started noticing. I started feeling better. What was this? Does this even make any sense? Y'all, this is crazy. I don't know what they doing at McDonald's, but they tripping. And so, anyhow, so people started complimenting me, and I was finding my way. Somehow, this person took it as if I was going against them, instead of me going, instead of me, being happy for me that I'm finding my way. At that time I was dating someone. I think I was dating a pilot then. I wasn't married then, but I think I was dating a pilot or something like that. And she wanted to know, like, I'm a very discreet person, even when I'm just dating regular, but we were in the airline industry. Y'all know I was a flight attendant. So me dating a pilot, those things, sometimes you just got to be very quiet on things. And this person, she was just going down the line trying to find out who I'm talking to. Mind you, she done dated 12,000 other people, pilots, flights, everything, and I've never tried to cross the line and find out or anything like that. But this person wanted to find out, and not only that, when she found out, she wanted to say all these horrible things about me, as if I wasn't entitled or I wasn't deserving of having a good life, And so that's why I say, like, you have to, it hurt me, because it's like, oh, I thought this person was my friend. Like, we had each other's backs. I remember when she couldn't pay her, pay bills, and that's how we would help each other, that kind of thing. Well, not help each other, because she didn't help me not one time with my bills, even though I helped her. But it was just that whole get up, that whole setup, and it dawned on me. It dawned on me, like, this person wasn't my friend. They really didn't care about me. They didn't care about me. They didn't care for me. And not only that, they wanted to see my demise because of that. Now, when no one was looking at me and I was half doing it and I didn't really go into myself, they were fine. They were comfortable with me being that way. When they were going to galas and going to these different places and people were inviting them, they would go out of their way to not invite me, to say that I didn't look the part, knowing doggone well I did, because some of the other people that they was inviting was way worse than I was. But I didn't question it. I didn't worry about it. At that time, I'm going to say I was dumb, because that should have been a huge indication right there, But then when I started having my glow up, then it was a problem. It was a problem, And so you'll see that a lot, but you have to understand that once you get better at something, people can no longer put you in a box. They can no longer think of you as, oh, this is the cute one. People, oh, bless your heart, oh, cute. Y'all better watch those people who say that stuff. Watch them. You're so sarcastic. But then when you get up there and you show them and you really put in some effort, because a lot of them, they putting in effort. You not putting in effort. At that time, I wasn't putting in effort. I was just being myself, being goofy, not to say I didn't take my job seriously, because I did, but at the same time, the seriousness of it, as far as how I looked, I looked more like a kid, versus how they looked, and how, I was the pleasant, and once I started getting into myself being a woman and getting into it, then that's when the issues came, and so, when they see you start taking serious steps, and it starts looking different, because now y'all getting on the same level. Now they want to go throw shade. They want to go throw cans and hide the hands, throw bananas and hide their hands, silly monkeys. But I understood that Oh, I'm trying to get this light out of here. I don't even know where it's coming from, to be on. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's see. No, I can't even get rid of it. I can't even get rid of it. Okay, there we go. So, I'm going to try, y'all. I'm going to try my best. I'm in the drive-thru. So what I just want to let y'all know is that these things happen once you get better. When people stop taking you for a joke and they see you serious, then that's when them attacks come, you know. Or they see that you know more than what they think you know. You know, that's when them real darts start coming out. So don't be afraid of it either, because it's part of the process. I was like, you know, when it started coming for me, I was like, well, maybe I should just shrink back down. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I should shrink back down because I really don't feel like dealing with it. But it ain't gonna get better because your eyes are gonna be open. Your spiritual eyes are gonna be open to see all the stuff that you really didn't see before. The disrespect that you didn't see before with them people. That's what's gonna really hurt you. So it's like, if you don't grow, it's gonna hurt you while you're growing, and it's gonna hurt you even more if you don't grow. So you might as well go on ahead and suck it up and keep moving. That's what I had to learn. That's what I had to get. Okay. I've had it even in relationships. You know, certain people will think of you as the old person, and you thinking that person really cared about you back then, but all they was doing was using you because they considered you the weak person, and they can get what they wanted out of you. And then you start seeing it, and you like, no, I only did that because, you know, I thought of you as somebody special. I opened it up. You see what I'm saying? People would try to play you, think you boo-boo the fool until you wake up. And then you say no and put your foot down. Then they want to have a spoiler alert. They want to have a cry moment or flip the script. So don't be these. I'm telling you, haters are part of the process. Haters really are part of the process, y'all. You can't get rid of them. You can't. No, it's not gonna happen that way. It's just not. So don't think of it as so, because it's not. It's not, y'all. If anything, them haters gonna get bigger. They're gonna get bigger and they're gonna get worse, and that's gonna help you to guard yourself, not to be so closed off, but it's gonna help you to guard yourself and to be careful as far as who you sharing your information and who you sharing yourself with. God allows these situations to happen and just for you to know who you are around, because when the blessings come around you, you don't want to be around 12,000 snakes. You don't, even if you are around them, you don't want them to be able to take you out. Okay? Don't want them to take you out. So, yeah. I'm going to get off of here on that note. Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem. Bye.